Welcome to day 3 of week 10 of the RPS 8th grade at home math lessons, where we're continuing on with our slope and y-intercept connections regarding SOL 8.16, where students will make connections with slope and y-intercept. We're going to begin today's session by going over yesterday's homework assignment. For question number 5, it says, which linear equation best represents the graph below? Remember, to do so, you'd have to first locate or determine the slope of this line. If you look, the slope in reading it from left to right gives us a downward trend. We can go ahead and look at our answer choices to see which one best gives us that type of slope. And it looks like the majority of our answer choices do give us a negative slope. Now we have to go through and figure out exactly what that slope is. Remember, the slope is your change in y over your change in x. So therefore, if we pick 2 points on the line for which we have done, we'll see our change in y is -2 and our change in x is 4. So with that being said, our slope is -2/4, which can be simplified to -1/2. Remember, the point at the y-intercept is the point at which x is 0 and you have a coordinate for y. So the point at which the line crosses that y-axis is at 3. So our formula should be y equals -1/2 x plus 3. For number 6, it says which linear equation represents the same relationship shown in the graph below. You're doing the same thing as we did before, which is to determine your slope and y-intercept to determine what that equation is. So an easier thing to do first off is to determine what your y-intercept is. It's the point at which the bar crosses the line. Your x-coordinate is 0 and you have a value for y. In doing so, we see that it crosses the y-axis at 0.5. So if we're looking at our answer choices, we notice that we can go ahead and get rid of choice A and choice C because they do not give us a y-intercept of 5, leaving us with B and D. Now we need to calculate the slope in order to determine which one of those values are correct. Remember, your slope is your change in y over your change in x. With that being said, in identifying 2 points, any 2 points on the line, we notice that we have the change in y as being -5 and your change in x as being 2. Therefore, that gives us a slope of -5/2. So your slope intercept formula should be y equals -5/2 x plus, -5/2 x plus 5. Today's objective: I can review SOL 8.16, which is dealing with slope. Materials needed: notebook or lined paper, graph paper, ruler, and pencil. Vocabulary terms that we have been going over or using this week are as follows: linear function, slope, slope-intercept form of a linear equation, and y-intercept. For today's activity, what we're going to be doing is a Desmos matching activity. We ask that you click on the link and complete the task as they come in the order given. The answer choices will appear as you are solving the questions. Please take your time, use your paper and pencil and all the notes that you have, and have fun. Come back and join us once you are done with this task. Hopefully you've had a chance by now to complete the Desmos activity and you had a great time doing it and understood what exactly it was you were doing. Now we're going to move on to your practice and homework. You are given a question that says, which graph represents the same linear relationship shown in the table below? So looking at the graphs that you are given, determine which one matches the information given in the table attached. We will go over the answer at the top of tomorrow's session. We'd now ask that you log into your Clever account and locate your Dreambox account. We'd ask that you complete at least one Dreambox activity. If you have enough time to complete more, that would be awesome. But please log into Clever and complete at least one Dreambox lesson on today. Thank you for joining us. We look forward to working with you on tomorrow.